Yo, what's going on, Planet S.O.N family? It's your main man, JD. Thank you for tuning in. This is Drinks with JD. My main man, Jazz.
Hey.
How you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
Good?
Yes, I am.
No doubt, no doubt. It's nice to see you, man.
It's good to see you, brother.
How's this,
It's been a minute.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
How's the, COVID treating you?
Well, COVID is good. You know, I'm keeping the parents in, and we're staying under the radar, making sure we test everybody. And
For sure.
so we're good.
Have you, picked anything new up during this pandemic?
No.
Like any new hobbies?
Well, I've been going back to the homeless shelter.
Oh, wow.
So, you
How's
know,
that?
I really enjoy it. I'm going with Kevin Lane,
Mm-hmm.
you know, a pastor over at Reach International for Christ. We go downtown and we feed them and we sew. You know, I play and
Wow.
sing. So I really enjoy that.
That's real cool, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So how often do you do that?
Twice a month.
Wow.
hmm So we were doing it once a week for a while there, but now, you know, COVID,
Of course.
so it's just now opening back up.
Oh, so you've been doing it
We
even
did
before COVID?
Yeah, we did it before COVID, and it was very rewarding. So now that they're opening the doors again, it's good to be able to get back and see some of the same old faces.
No doubt. Did you do it in different places in San Diego or just that one spot?
So God's Extended Hand is downtown San Diego. That's where we primarily do it.
Okay.
But then with him, I also hit the convalescent homes. So
Wow.
we'll do the convalescent homes, and that I really enjoy
Yeah.
because you get the chance to meet people
Mm-hmm.
from all walks of life and hear their stories.
Of course.
Oh, it's incredible.
I mean, to just gain that knowledge, I mean, from older people,
Right.
the older generation.
Right.
That's
There's
pretty cool.
this one lady, her name is Mary, and she's got these deep blue eyes. She's got to be 90.
Yeah.
And she was a vaudeville model. I mean, she was in vaudeville.
Wow.
And so she loves to get her little scrapbook out and show pictures of her when she was a dancer in vaudeville.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I take her out to the patio and brush her hair. But it's just fun, man,
Wow.
to sew.
Of course, especially, I mean, just to, learn a lifetime of stories.
Right.
Right? Literally,
Right,
a
right.
whole lifetime.
Right.
How old are these people, though?
You see, well, most of them are geriatric. I mean, you know, they're pretty much 80
Mm-hmm.
and upwards. You know, some of their family members may have abandoned them. You know,
Wow.
whatever the situation is, they're there. And then to just take the time out to go listen to their stories,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, is that something you always did, or
Yeah.
how did you get involved in that?
I started. I always had a heart for the homeless,
Mm-hmm.
and I write a lot of songs that deal with just that. You know, and our awareness of not forgetting that, you know, that could be me, you know, and then maybe at some point in time it was. So it's just been something that's been with me a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. That's amazing that you at least try your best to give back, because I think that's what we all should do.
Yeah.
You know, to just give back to our community and
Right.
and also, I mean, talk to the older generation.
Right.
You know, and allow them to teach us how to just be better. I mean, I also heard that term where they say youth is wasted on the young.
Wow.
You know, so it's
Wow.
like, you know, because I mean,
Yeah.
when you're young,
Yeah.
you know, you have all this energy, you have all this time,
Right.
you know, and you're full of ambition. You want to, you know, do things, and you're able to do things.
Right.
You know, but imagine if, you know, a 20-year-old had the knowledge of an 80-year-old. You know, how much can they accomplish
Oh, my
in those next
goodness.
60 years
Yes.
when they turn 80?
Mm-hmm.
You know, how much can they accomplish? You know, so what I'm saying is, imagine if those 20-year-olds are molded by the 80-year-olds.
Yes.
You know, and then they
Yes.
can have all that knowledge, and then they won't waste their youth.
If I'd have known at this age, you know, or back then what I know now, oh man, things would be so much different, bro. but grateful.
No, I totally understand. And like I said, the whole thing of youth is wasted on the young. I just hope that well, regardless, it's people like us.
Yeah.
Because I know I do my part as far as try to mentor the younger kids.
Right.
I mean, obviously they could take my advice or not, but in the end, that's just up to them. But at least I'm doing my part.
Yeah, you make you make that knowledge available, and it's important. Sometimes they're gonna listen, sometimes they won't.
Of course.
But at least you made the effort.
For sure. Now, let's say during COVID, right?
Yes.
And during this whole bubble or quarantine, right? That we're supposed to be.
Right.
Did you get into any new movies, or did you do something other than what you would regularly do?
Yeah.
Like, did you get into Netflix or a new show?
I got into
like
Netflix, and I'm doing Designated Survivor.
Okay.
And I freaking love it. I can't get enough of it.
Okay.
I'm sorry that it's over now because I went through all 3 seasons.
Yeah.
But
so wait, Designated Survivor.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of this.
Really?
So it's a show?
Yes.
It's not Survivor it's Survivor.
It's on Netflix.
Okay.
And the Designated Survivor is who the powers to be pick to be the president in the event that the president and the vice president are, assassinated.
Oh, wow.
Or taken out. So you need someone to be the designated survivor.
Okay.
And whoever picks that person, is whoever picks that person. But so this guy, he's just a HUD secretary. And the next thing you know, the Capitol gets blown up.
Wow.
And he was picked to be the designated survivor. But bruh,
so it's 3 seasons of this.
So many twists and turns. You do not know who you can trust.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of crazy.
So did you barely get into it? Like, as in you binge watched?
That was my first time when I started the series. I was like, man, because I like political things.
Okay.
I like structure.
Okay.
And once you start it, it doesn't stop.
You just kept watching.
Right. I mean, I went through the first season probably in a week.
Wow.
And then, I kind of tapered off. And season 2, take my time. Yeah. Season 3, I hated to see it end.
No doubt. Now, before quarantine, were you into any type of movies, any type of shows?
Not like that. I mean, Power.
Okay, Power. Okay.
So I do Power. I like Power. And then I was into one that was called The Godfather of Harlem.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is that also on Netflix as well?
Yes.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
If you haven't seen that one. Whoop.
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, man. Yeah. It chronicles because it goes back.
Yeah.
And, you have a combination of both Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. And there's a whole bunch of different characters. Wow. You got Bumpy. Oh, man.
Wait. So you're saying that there's actual... Okay, so it's fictional?
It's fictional.
Okay.
It's fictional.
Yeah.
But you get a chance to see the backstories of their lives. And the political figures that were going and what was going on at the time.
I see what you're saying now. Okay.
So it's pretty cool. Muhammad Ali is loosely introduced because he's the young Cassius Clay at that time. So, you'll see those characters filter in and out. Yeah. And but it's well written.
Yeah. So it's the king of Harlem.
Yeah, the King of Harlem.
Okay. That's awesome.
Godfather of Harlem.
Oh, Godfather. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let's say music-wise, do you think that quarantine has helped you create, or how about this? Some people say that when you're locked up, right, in any situation, you're not able to be creative, right?
Right.
Now, do you think that quarantine, since you were supposed to stay inside, were your was the creative energy flowing, and were you able to create new music that inspired you during that time? Yeah,
because of we're more exposed to the media now. Yeah. You're more engaged in what's going on, and so at first it could seem like it's a tomb or a prison, but in reality, it's breeding ground for me. So I'm motivated by what I see and what I hear, and we certainly put one together called "I Can't Rest in Peace" after the murder of George Floyd, and so that moved me to write that piece which we're just getting ready to release.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jazz. So me and you, we know each other,
Yes.
right? Now, please introduce yourself to Planet S.O.N.
Okay.
Let them know your name and let them know who you are.
Okay. Well, my name is Rodney Burns. I am a native San Diegan. I've been here since 1964, since I was born. I'm a songwriter. And hi.
No, thank you for being here with us, man.
Right.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you for having me.
Long overdue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've been talking about this for a minute.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And I just think, me personally, as your friend, I feel that the spotlight should be shined on you because, I mean, from your work that you've done in the past and stuff that you're doing now.
Yes.
I just feel like you need a brighter light on you. So hopefully the Planet S.O.N. audience could get to know you a little bit more, and they could also appreciate you just the way I do.
Well, I think I probably have spent a considerable amount of time staying out of the limelight.
On purpose?
Yeah, I think so. I think simply because I like the work itself to speak for itself, which is one of the things I love about you. I'll tell you an idea. I'll tell you something that I have for a song, and you'll be like, you come up with this whole... But it's, you have a concept, you see it through your eyes, through the eyes of a photographer and an artist. So I kind of like the lyrics and or the music to speak for me. But this is a necessary evil.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Now, do you prefer... Well, how about this? How would you classify yourself? Like a musician, an artist, or a songwriter?
Okay, so I'm a songwriter.
Okay.
I'm a songwriter first.
Okay.
Who has the ability to play the piano and sing.
Okay.
Songwriter first because that is a gift. That's not something that I had to cultivate. That was given to me. The piano playing is a talent. I had to learn to play, and I had to cultivate that, and get better in time. And I think singing might have been a gift as well because I didn't really have to work at it. It was just something that was there. So those things work together. Grew up in the church, singing in the church, not necessarily knowing how to play the piano, but wanting to, and seeing the different musicians, and so I go up there.
Yeah, do your thing.
Yeah, and learn.
Yeah.
So it's been a labor of love, but I'm a composer. I like to take words and put music to them and tell stories that way.
Now, do you think that as far as songwriters, you're supposed to stay out of the limelight just so you could let your songs flow through the artist?
I think people like me, I have to search for the songwriter. So, I hear the music, I see the artist and the person that they've put out there, but if you don't open the credits and if you don't look for the songwriter, you may not never know that Bernie Taupin wrote all of the music for Elton John. Elton John is who you see playing and singing the songs, but Bernie Taupin is the songwriter.
Wow.
So it is a reclusive thing, but yeah. But then I like to see the songwriters. I like to see them have attention too. I mean, some of them don't want it.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Now, who's your favorite songwriter?
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder? Wow.
Yeah. I, as a boy growing up, I think his music inspired me and it influenced me to write the way I write, and it's not to say in a rhythmic way or a rhyming pattern. It's words with substance. So, and there was always a deeper message in Stevie Wonder's music, always, So I think I still follow that today. We champion causes like Down syndrome and cancer and racism, but then we do the lighter stuff as well.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, who is your music for?